And from there I need to put in a linear, right, for the top. So I'm going to get this linear, and I'm going to grab that guy to that guy. I'm going to pull that up. And I need to do from the center of this one, so this big circle, to the center of this one as a 1 inch. I'm going to do from circle to circle. So those
So
guys.
that's the other thing, the colors that we saved from last week, I didn't get saved.
Okay. I have to go put those back in. So it should look kind of close now. We got a little bit of editing to do, but this should be pretty close. So these guys, we need to change, right? They tell us that these are 3x and 2x respectively. So I need to double click on them. They're just text fields, remember. So if I need to edit any of these dimensions, I can just double click on them. And now I'm in the text editor, and I'm just gonna add 3 capital X, and there's a space there. So it should look kind of like that. And remember, if you're on any of these, you're gonna close the text editor by either going to close, or you could just click off of the field. Either way, it's gonna update that change. So I need to do both of those, top and bottom. So double click. Again, I'm in the text editor already. So 2 capital X space. And I can click off here somewhere. Now this would be a good time for me to show you this, because this is definitely gonna happen. I click in here and I accidentally hit delete, right? And everything goes. And now I don't know how to get the diameter symbol back. So the characters are pretty simple. You can just type in the numbers, right? Symbols live up here under insert. So if you see insert up here on your text ribbon, I'm gonna go insert symbol. And this is a pretty crazy little library, but the ASCII library, if you do any of these keystrokes, it will also insert that character. Now that's a lot to remember, but if you do it often enough, they start to kind of, the ones that you do often, you'll start remembering. So for this particular one, and if this is totally confusing to you, just never mind, you can find it here. But for these guys, they all kind of start with these %C, %D, and then you can see %P. Those are going to be the text codes for these, like I said, these ASCII codes for the degrees, the plus and minus, or in this particular case, we need diameter. So you can, if you want, be down here in the field, and you can just type in %, and you're going to see this kind of appear for a second, %, and then as soon as I hit C, it changes. It knows already, okay? And if you remember that, that's great, and if you don't, because you don't do it often enough, up under this symbol, you can simply click diameter, and it will insert that degree, or that diameter symbol. So if you happen to delete it, which is not uncommon, that's kind of where it lives. Okay, so and at that point, you're just going to type in the text and click off the field. Okay, so symbols are up under insert. Probably something you want to note down. So this guy should be